Hello friends, in today's workout I take you guys through a leg and abs workout for the most part. Do a lot of odd lifts, so if that's your kind of thing, I think you'll have a lot of fun watching. Some of the angles are bad though, so apologies for that. If this is your first time on the channel, my name is Rishi and I make content about fitness primarily. If that's your thing, subscribe, and if you like the video, and yeah, keep watching. Today is mostly leg day. Things might change later, but I want to do legs now. I'm going to start off with some staggered squats. I did a bunch of backward walking for warming up, and did a few pause squats too, and this is my first working set. Gonna go for 5 each side. Switch legs. I'm gonna do about 3 to 4 working sets of that. That was the first one. Don't really feel like doing any conventional squats today. It's gonna be some staggered, some sled, maybe a few suitcase deadlifts. But yeah. I always end up doing legs in one way, shape, or form every day. Alright, second set. Going to 185. This is probably as heavy as I'm gonna go. Unless this feels really good, in which case I might go a little heavier. But I'd be pushing if I went too heavy with that. I might do one more set with this, maybe even a little lighter.
That'll probably be the last one for this, and then I'll do like a deload set. Alright, last working set. I'll record this. I won't record my deload, but yeah, last working set of staggered back squats. So on this set, I'm not necessarily pausing at the bottom. I'm instead looking to bounce out. So that I get familiar with the stretch reflex and I don't get too comfortable with just pausing and pressing. Whoa. Next exercise. So for my second exercise, I'm doing staggered Zercher carries or Zercher deadlifts. I'm not sure what it'd be called, but pretty much starting off in staggered position, getting the barbell into your elbow crease, keeping a neutral spine, which is neck in line with the spine, and then carry. The leg that's forward, you'll feel the glute get retracted a lot more. Also, because there is an offset in how your legs are placed, your core has to be activated in order to stabilize your systems. That's one set. That was my second set. I did another set with 35s on each side. Probably will do one more working set, then a deload set, then move on to something else. Next, our last working set. 8 reps on these. He's asking for a lot, but I got a lot to give. Woo! I want to isolate my quads, but still kind of do compound movement. So I'm going into landmine, heels elevated squats. Leaning into it so that I can stay on my toes, and then just squat while staying on your toes. I'm going for 8 reps. My plan was to go a little heavier, so I want to save some, I guess, explosive energy till then. Second set. The problem with this is, as it gets heavier, it's more of a problem of getting the weight up into the position than the actual squat itself. No matter. I'm gonna try and do out of 25 and see how that goes. while I recover from 3 back-to-back heavy movements, I'm planning on doing a little transitory stretching in the form of seated good mornings. I usually do them on the floor, but I think I might be kind of overstretching my hamstrings a little, and so I want to focus more on the lower back area by doing it seated on something. Really trying to open up my hips while I'm going down, not letting my knees cave in. That was my second set. I'm gonna do 2 more sets of that. And I'm thinking about doing sled or some kettlebell movement, but we'll find out soon. So after the good mornings, I decided to do a piriformis / pigeon stretch or cable piriformis good mornings or whatever you want to call them. I find my hips or the side of my hips to be really tight, and so I want to take the time to really focus on these. Usually I've been doing the single hand grip, but I went for double hand to more evenly distribute the weight. Sometimes I feel like I'm leaning or tilting over with the single hand, and I wanted a more even distribution this time around. Trying to get my ears in between my elbows, feeling the stretch in the hamstring, in the right hamstring, and in the left side glute, IT band area. Letting the handle go into the fingertips to get as much of a stretch as possible. I'm noticing that there is kind of an uncomfortable pain in my right knee, so my right glute is my tighter side, and I wonder if there have been just some, uh, like, so when one part of your body gets tight, like things down and above the chain get tight too, and I believe there are probably muscles or tendons around my knee that has been developed a certain way, because of which, when now I'm trying to loosen it, there's a pain that's starting to build up in the knee area. So if that's the case for you, just be a little careful. Don't push it if it's paining too much. Right now it feels more like a muscular pain than an uncomfortable pain, and I'm focusing on keeping the muscles in that area relaxed, and when I give myself that cue, I find that the pain around the knee area kind of relaxes for a little bit. It feels like the knee pain is more a consequence of certain muscles being tight that shouldn't be tight, and I have to slowly work them through the uncomfortable areas to get it to be pain free. But doing that in the most safe way possible, looking for my threshold, not pushing too far past it, and really focusing on the muscles involved at every step of the stretch. So I'm doing 5 sets of reverse sled, or a reverse sled circuit, but with one arm holding the sled instead of both arms. Not exactly sure what all the adaptations are, but since there is an offset, I'm gonna assume there is a little bit more core involved to keep things stable, and there's probably one leg that's taking over a little bit more. I'm doing one round back with one hand and then switching hands and coming back. And once I'm back, I'm doing 5 reps of suitcase deadlifts. Five each side. And then going into some medicine ball throws. Taking about a minute break between sets and 5 sets.
That's all for tonight, folks.